Hey traders, welcome back. It's Kenya with BK Trading Academy. We're going to hop into a multiple time frame analysis and I'm going to help you break down this pair and figure out where your opportunity is right now. So let's go ahead and hop right in. We're going to start out on the monthly time frame. You'll notice that price is trading at 1.8089. So we have a quite strong rise here. As you can see, the price has been making higher highs and higher lows. We've also been growing from this horizontal structure here where you can see that in the previous months, we've had a cluster of support here. And you'll notice within this same area, right here around 1.7500 or so, we also had rejective resistance back in October of 2019. And again, previously before that in October of 2018, where the market rejected quite forcefully to the downside. So now this previous resistance is now holding as our monthly support. And you can see that if we focus on what's ahead, price is approaching a previous resistance structure here that we definitely want to keep our eye on. So will we get back to that area? I think it's possible that we could get back that high. So we're going to keep that in mind and we're going to drill down to the weekly time frame. So now you can see on the weekly, we have a perfect bullish structure here. So I'm just going to go ahead and draw my trend line there. And you'll see that that level that I mentioned, that support structure, which was previous resistance, is right here on the weekly. So if I just simply capture this inside of a channel, which I will do to make it easier on the eye, you can see that price is moving in an ascending channel. And if we just simply go ahead and we're going to clone this zone here, you'll see that right now where price is rejecting, we have a previous area of resistance where the market rejected right off of our trend line and then pushed back to the downside. So I do see sort of a technical pattern here as well. I see a possible head and shoulders. So we have a left shoulder here, followed by the head, and then followed by our right shoulder. So that's what we're seeing on the weekly. And there's a possibility we just could push down from here. However, we want to keep in mind that we are in a bullish trend on the monthly, on the weekly, and we just got another run up. So what I'm going to do is that even though I'm seeing this head and shoulder, there's a potential that we could keep growing to go and retest this resistance at 1.8443. So if you short right now, you definitely want to have a game plan that if price breaks higher, are you going to stay in the trade and possibly consider this next level, which honestly I would not. That's about 300 pips to the upside. So in this case, I'd probably keep a more conservative stop loss and go ahead and drill down to the daily. And now, if we were to do anything on the daily, one thing you can see is that we just recently had a trend reversal here. So here is our double bottom. This is a double bottom here. And then I'm going to go ahead and put a zone right at the neckline. So this was our neckline here where price actually broke through. So this is where our downtrend ended. So on EURNZD, our downtrend ended right here. Okay, and then price reversed to the upside. So these patterns, I love double tops and double bottoms because they're just so reliable and they tend to be on point in terms of how they perform. But look here, we had an impulse to the upside followed by a correction or a retest off of that previous structure that was broken. That resistance then became our future support and price proceeded to the upside. So now if we just kind of look, remember I pointed out that we have a zone here. So here's our resistance zone, and this is currently where the market is rejecting. So because we've had this impulse to the upside, we are now due for a correction or pullback on the daily. And remember, on the weekly, we know we kind of spotted this head and shoulder, right? So if this does play out, then we will see price drop and possibly even come down further. But again, there's a possibility we could see more rise as well. But in the short term, what I think is going to happen is that we are now due for a correction after this push up. So although this is risky because we would be trading now against the bullish trend here that we have on the daily. So we now want to follow where price is right now, right? So since we are now making highs, we want to turn our trend this way. So this is where price is headed. So that's our trend line resistance. And then I'm going to go ahead and clone this and I'm going to bring my other trend line to the opposite side. All right. So now I am following the directional movement of the price and I want to see possibly where is price going to retrace to. So I'm just going to go ahead and clone this zone. And I'm going to look for a previous reversal zone. So right about here, I would say we definitely could possibly consider, if we were going to short, I would be shorting the top of the channel and I would take this back to about the middle of the channel right here at about 1.8008. Okay, so that could be a potential move for you right now. And I just wanted to do this trade idea for you so that you can just kind of follow it and see how the price reacts. So let's just kind of map out our support and resistance. And what I'm predicting right now is that price is going to fall from this channel resistance, and we're going to get possibly back to about at least the middle of the channel. Now, why did I point out this area? Because when I look left, I can see that we have structure here where the market came down and it reversed upward. It also was support here. We also had some nice resistance here where the market fell to the downside. Very strong rejective resistance here. And then we did have some area of resistance, although the market did push up a little bit above that. So this is an area that the market has made multiple turns from as a result and of resistance and also support. And I feel that we could get a pullback right to about that area. Now, another thing I like to do is anytime I have an impulse move, I like to kind of go to my higher time frame. So look at this. I'm just going to remove everything. So if this is my current impulse on the weekly, I can simply take my Fibonacci retracement tool. I can measure from the low to the top of the impulse. And if I were to simply just look for at least a 50% retracement, that would be right about here. And that's actually right about the area that I pointed out just a minute ago when I went to the daily time frame. Okay, so look there, look how accurate that is, right? So if I were going to take profit off of this short right now, I definitely take profit somewhere between where I get in and then right before it approaches the reversal area. So look here, we have a turning point here, and sometimes the market won't always get there. So I like to take profit right before the zone. Okay, so that is my prediction on EURNZD. I support a local short in the meantime. And since we are now trading in an uptrend, we could see the price, I think, roll back and even continue higher to get to this top resistance here at 1.8449. But we're going to have to monitor the price action over the next few days and determine exactly what's going to happen. So for now, local short, and I would take this right back to about right here at about 1. I would say 8010 or 800 or so, 8,000, and then yeah, and we'll go from there. So let me know if you have any questions. You can comment below. So this is going to be our support. I'm just going to mark this here for you. So this is our support. So you will look for price to come, and let me just put my 50-period moving average on here. So you can see price is intersecting with my 50-period moving average, and I'm looking to take profit right around like this 1.80, I would say 10 to 15 area, okay? So if you were to get in like somewhere near this wick rejective area and take this back down to about where I said 80-10, that'll be roughly about 100 pips or so. All right, guys? So that is it for this analysis. Good luck with EURNZD if you decide to trade it. I wish you guys a productive remainder of your trading week, and I look forward to seeing you in the next trade idea. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new to our channel, and also if you follow, you will receive these ideas straight to your email inbox. Also, check out our Telegram below for more great stuff. I hope you found this helpful, and I will see you in the next trade idea. Thanks for watching.